Anybody else have any questions?
What is
Pardon me?
When are you guys going to start?
It'll be the first half of June. We're going to design the fix, this temporary fix. While that's going on, we're trying to clear all the permits with the county and the Corps of Engineers. They've all been out. I think you guys have seen them out here. We've had them out here walking to kind of brief them. So they're going to have an accelerator process to try and get it going really fast. So earlier if we can. The idea would be we really want to make it when the Corps says your permit's in the mail, we want to tell the guy to start the next day. That's what we'd like to try and do. So we're going to try and time it up that way.
Could the Corps like trip up or something like?
Politically, I don't think they'd want to do that. We're in touch with the right people.
Okay.
If it's not an emergency, it can take a very, very long time. We've expressed that that's one of the reasons we had them out here. That will make things go faster.
That's why I was mentioning earlier about the permits being so important.
Politically, the Corps
and their willingness to move forward. They get it. The people I'm talking to understand. They're working outside of the normal parameters. They understand what needs to be done.
We also have an engineer who knows what they're doing, and that will make the Corps comfortable.
Yeah.
Hey, you're going to do the right thing and not leave it, not kill everything 2 miles down because you've messed up what you've done here.
There's a neighborhood, I think it's Spring Hill Farms. They had some problems as well with their banks. Are you all working with them at all? Or
we haven't heard from them. I'm not familiar with them.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you guys.
No, we haven't. Is it possible we've heard about it? We have a lot of complaints.
Yeah.
People who are complaining about their yard that's 120 feet away from their house has got a little erosion.
Yeah.
They're losing their ivy or their backyard. Yeah, we get all kinds of those.
Yeah, I'm comfortable telling you this is the most important project to be done.
It's tied for first.
Right. Yeah, tied for first.
Tied for first with one other one. So.
And anything we may be thinking about doing elsewhere, other erosion, that's going to be years down the road because we have to start raising the other part of that new stormwater rate. Years because of the urgency in the press and the urgent nature of it we're forging ahead with.
We're going to be, it will be a survey process. Add those extra funds now. We'll be, if one of you guys get one, Lance is going to be sending out a survey, or a company we hire is going to be sending out a survey saying, hey, after that we're going to collect funds. Is this one of the kind of things you want that fund to be spent on? And we're going to kind of check people and kind of see what the needs are and what folks are looking for.
And because erosion is such a huge issue out here, I mean, we're fine in saying, hey, let's go ahead and do this. Because this will be a service out here.
In this part of our district, this will be one of the big issues.
Is there sanitary lines underneath the creek, or is that
not here?
Like randomly, not randomly, but from subdivision to subdivision?
No, here there is an upstream. One of the reasons we're there is we're moving them out of the creek.
Oh, okay.
It used to be a good place to put them. It isn't anymore.
And this is where things get confusing for many folks, is that there were sanitary lines along here that were threatened. Because it was threatening our sanitary line, we could take wastewater dollars
gotcha.
and affect repairs, because our responsibility is to maintain the wastewater lines. But we can't pay for stormwater projects out of wastewater funds and vice versa.
I mean, once we disturb a stream doing a sanitary line, we have to put it back appropriately, even if that means making it better.
Yeah.
So there's a park in the city of St. Louis that got lucky that way. So.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen on occasions.
So no dumping your sewer in the creek.
No, don't. Somebody other than us will come see you if you do that. Is there anything else?
I don't think so. Well, thank you, John.
I appreciate it. I'll just summary real quick. I'll follow up on the trees. I'll have them get in contact with you on that, Clay.
Okay.
I'll also get the examples where those other rock veins are. We'll get that information. And then, obviously...
somebody's call waiting, sorry.
And obviously, as we start to move through this, probably on the initial stuff about us coming out and getting in here, I'll just work with you, Clay, directly and let everybody know. When do we need the construction list?
That might be the next week or two, where we need somebody to forward documents, and it might say, hey, let's all sit in one spot, let's get all the people together we need. I'm not sure, is there a trustee of the
They're not here today.
Okay. They will probably need to be involved in whoever can execute documents for them, so Lance will communicate that all to Clay.
And actually this year is the year that they're all supposed to change, so it might be a good time to have someone from
Make it go very,
Yeah.
would make it go much better.
Yeah.
But, and obviously when we get to that point, we need to have some interaction. But I think probably the next time for us to come out and visit like this is when we know, when we get to have a better idea of what that permanent fix will look like, some conceptual things from that, unless something else comes up. But when we have that permanent fix, we can talk about that, presenting some more tangible information that's worthy of a conversation, question and answer.
I'm hungry too, it's okay. Sorry guys.
Hello?
Ron, sorry about that.
Hey, okay, I didn't know what happened. I knew the meeting was pretty much over.
Yeah, we're just summarizing the follow-up items.
Okay.
So, and that's it.
Great.
Thank you very much, folks. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Ron, congratulations on the graduation there, and enjoy your stay in Texas.
Thank you, thank you.
Sure, I'll take this. Let's go back
Will
now.
do.